going on here? You see this? It's still quality chicken, but damn. But like, damn. I want to talk about something today that's been weighing heavily on my mind. I want to have a conversation about it. Okay, they changed their fucking beans too. Steamy beans. It's good. I'll get that bite. Oh shit. Oh. It's so clean. Why do we feel the need to count other people's money? Where did that even come from? As far as like the level of comparison. And even so, where did that even come from? Check out these beans. Oh shit. Ooh. We can put the beans on the chicken. That's what I'm talking about. I'll give you guys an example. My mother-in-law was complaining you know, as in-laws do. We told her that we went to Costco one day, many weeks ago. And she's like, oh, I wish I can go to Costco, but I just can't afford it. In almost the same sentence, she then told us she was going to Disney World. Please tell me what sense it makes. Or you supposedly have this money, or you don't, to go to Disney World or Disneyland, whichever one's in California, the big one, and not Costco. Do you not see the hypocrisy in that shit? But at the same time, it's none of my business. Like, why do I care? These are also the same people who complain about money, but they'll get, you know, a new TV or whatever. And that's not the first people that I know. Okay? But honestly, I think the only people who are worried about other people's money are the ones that don't have any. Because, okay, remember I told you guys about the teacher who faked her own death? If you guys don't know, I work with this teacher who, instead of just saying she quit, she was thinking she died for a year and she was alive. Well, everybody thought that she had money because she would wear all designer shit, and it turned out she didn't have any money. She was spending money she didn't have on that. And I was like, just because you think somebody on the outside does or does not have any money, shouldn't affect you. It's how you treat people, right? I can't stand when people think that they're better than other people because they have a nicer car or nicer clothes or whatever. Maybe I've just humbled myself over the years, but things like my family and health matter more to me than monetary things. Do I want to be rich? Yeah. I think that's like the American dream, right? But that's not going to make you happy. They say more money, more problems. But yeah, I feel like a lot of our friends and like family, I don't know if it's just my circle and how I grew up, but you guys tell me, because so many times people are like, oh, how much did you pay for that? How much is this? Or like they say that you got a new TV or a new couch, and it's like they're literally counting their dollars in their head. But even the other day, one of our friends claimed broke, but this is the same motherfucker spending like $300 on some crap at a fair for like a wooden cup. So why do I care? It's like we were trying to get together for my hubby's birthday, and the excuse is, oh, we don't have any money. Okay, maybe you don't. Let's figure something else out instead of going to a big dinner. But also, why am I judging you because you're the same person spending $300 on some useless ass crap? Call me frugal. I don't know, I just want to get out of that mindset of worrying about everybody else and what they're doing and what they're making, because it doesn't fucking matter. I don't know if it's only a Midwestern thing. I don't know if it's only like a Chicago thing. I don't know. You just see where people choose to spend their money. It's like, how do we get out of the mindset of not caring? But it affects you sometimes when you want to do things with those people and they're claiming broke. It's like, well, if you don't have the money to spend it on X, Y, and Z, then why can't you spend it on, you know, it's weird. It's stupid. Money is, I don't believe it's the root of all evil, but it does cause some pain. See? Me even talking like that is what brings the pain. Me personally, I think I have issues with that realm because of how I saw my family grow up. Now, my mom and my stepfather have worked their way to upper middle class, and they're very proud of that, and they like to show it off. But my dad, my biological father, was seen as like the woe is me one, the one that got left with nothing. Like, my mom is seen as like the greedy one, just taking everything away from my dad, like monetarily. My 3 older brothers resent her so much for that. I'm working my way through it with my mom. Like, I feel like we have a better relationship now. Like, I got those earrings for her for Christmas, even though I really want to keep them so badly. But I see our bond getting closer. But yeah, a lot of the pain has to do with seeing her take away everything my father worked so hard for coming to America. Both of my parents are from Mexico, but they met here. No lie, my father almost got deported because he wasn't legal. And because my mom was pregnant at the time with my first brother, somehow during that time, the government or whoever let him stay because of my brother. So yeah, I almost wasn't even born. It's crazy how things work out. Yeah, I'm working on that, but don't get me wrong. I cannot help but roll my eyes when someone's like, I can't afford this, and then they go and buy a new car or whatever, and like, it's none of my business. That's the wheel that goes on in my head. Like, why do I care? But I can't stand it when other people do it to me, you know? You guys, I used to live, honestly, this is the truth. I used to live way beyond my means. And I didn't realize that I was doing it to impress other people. But in doing that, I attracted a lot of the wrong people who were calling my money and being like, you have money, you can do this, you can take us out, you can do that. I want to be like a Bill Gates where you can't tell. I don't have the nicest, flashiest car. I don't have the nicest, flashiest clothes. Like, think I'm poor. Underestimate me. You know? You know, it comes down to, it's like, who cares what other people think? But what other people think can really affect your life. So let me know what you guys think. I've been trying to get in more of a abundance mindset. But you know what? If it's any word of advice, please be careful with all those spiritual awakening and Eckhart Tolle and Louise Hay and all those people. Because they themselves don't know how to take their own advice. I was listening to this shit where it's like, we have our limiting beliefs where we're too old or too this and too that to do something, and it doesn't matter. You're never too whatever to do anything. In the same conversation, she was like, oh yeah, I used to have this teacher who told me I couldn't dance, so I didn't dance my whole life until I was too old to dance. Bitch, were you not just the one telling us that we're not too old or too stupid, too dumb, too whatever, to do whatever we want? Stop taking these advice from these spiritual fucking people because they don't know what they're talking about. It's easy to say think positive and love is light and all that shit, but practice what you fucking preach. Alright, y'all. I'm outie. Outie 5000.